Hi folks, HR Funk here. A while back I produced a video where I was talking about some defensive or tactical use of firearms, and someone came into the comments section after that video went live and they mentioned that there's no way I could be taken seriously because I did not even have a flashlight attached to the handgun I was using for the demonstration. So apparently the lesson here is the more things you have hanging from your firearm, the more authoritative you are when it comes to commenting on such topics. In any case, the company Olight has come to my rescue, and as you can see, I now have a light mounted on my IWI Masada here, and this is the Olight Valkyrie PL-3, which is being released today, November 22nd, 2022, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the light and the introductory offer that Olight is making. Now, in the interest of full disclosure, I have to tell you that Olight did send me this PL-3 Valkyrie. And this is another one of those stories that started out when I opened my email. There was an email in there from Olight, and they asked me if I would evaluate this light if they sent it to me and tell everyone about the offer that they're making. And I said, yes, I will, if you send me the light. So here is the light, and now I'm going to tell you a little bit about this light. And as you can see, I have removed the Valkyrie PL-3 from my Masada. And I did this to give you a closer look at the light itself. And Olight describes the construction of the Valkyrie PL-3 as being rugged. It appears to be constructed from anodized aluminum. And I say appears because there is nothing in the literature that accompanied the light to tell me for sure what it's manufactured from or constructed of. But it does seem to be very well made. The power source for the PL-3 is two CR123 batteries that are located inside of the body of the unit. And these are included, so when you purchase the light, it comes with batteries. And there's nothing to indicate what the battery life is projected to be, although, as with any flashlight, that would determine, or be dependent rather, upon how much you use it. The Valkyrie PL-3 attaches via a rail mount that you can see right here, and the locking block that you can see is interchangeable. The one that is in there now is for Glock handguns. You can see the small GL there. And I found that this works with all of my other handguns in my collection without replacing that, except for my Steyr M9A2MF. That's the only thing I've found that this does not fit. Also, the other block that can be installed in there is for a Picatinny mount, so it's very flexible as far as mounting this to handguns or rifles to be able to do that. And to make it even more so, if I can keep the focus, and I'll try to lock this in so it doesn't change, there is an adjustable position that you can see here. By pushing in on the latch on the side, I can move this block forward and backward. There are actually three positions that you can have your block in to accommodate your handguns or your rifles and position the flashlight properly for you to be able to use it. Installation is extremely easy, or at least it's extremely easy when you're not reaching around a camera. I simply push in on that latch on the side and position that locking block into one of the slots in my equipment rail on the dust cover of the pistol, and make sure that it's positioned fore and aft in the correct location. Next, I will tighten down the lock, and I'll do it with my fingers to begin with, then I'll grab an Allen wrench and finish snugging it down with that. And the Valkyrie PL-3 does come with two Allen wrenches, one for snugging the lock on the rail of the pistol, and the other one for changing out that interchangeable locking block. And as long as I'm getting things out of this little bag, I'll try to get that Picatinny block out of there. So there is the Picatinny locking block. So you can see what that looks like. And it comes with another small screw to hold it in place. And on the Picatinny mount, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. I think you can see it there. It's marked 1913, so that would be the one for your standard 1913 rails. And on the lock itself, it is slotted for a screwdriver, so if you wouldn't have your Allen wrench, You could use a screwdriver, or in a pinch you could probably even use a coin to snug this down. And I'm just going to snug it a little bit, and it is now attached well to the handgun. And here I've mounted the Valkyrie PL-3 on the Picatinny mount of this rifle. And again, it's very simple to actuate with your support hand. No problem, and it gives you a lot of mounting options depending upon what type of firearm you want to use this light with. The Valkyrie PL-3 is ambidextrous. You can see an activation button on either side, so it can be actuated either with the thumb of your support hand or with your trigger finger, or obviously if you're left-handed, that would all be reversed. The PL-3 has several different lighting modes. One quick press on either button activates or deactivates the light, as you can see there. A long press keeps the light on, and then as soon as you release it, the light goes off. You can also, once the light is activated, and when you first activate it, it is in the low intensity mode. Then if you double click the light, or the button I should say, that puts it in the high intensity, and this has a maximum output of 1300 lumens according to Olight. Another double click puts it back in the low intensity mode, and another click turns it back off. The PL-3 Valkyrie also gives the user the option of a strobe light effect if you want to try to disorient an attacker. If you press and release both buttons simultaneously, that puts it in strobe light mode, and then simply clicking either button will turn the light back off. When it comes to weight, the PL-3 is 4.2 ounces. It is also weatherproof, and it comes with a manufacturer's warranty for 5 years, during which time, if you have problems with your PL-3, Olight will repair or replace it. I have not found many things to criticize with the Valkyrie PL-3. It is relatively lightweight and compact. It offers a variety of mounting and lighting options. It's easy to operate. It's ambidextrous. There's really not much to say negative about this product other than I wish it was rechargeable. I would prefer to be able to just plug it in and recharge it rather than having to worry about switching out batteries once in a while, but that's a pretty minor complaint, and it's a complaint that could be leveled against a lot of other flashlights. I have several other Olight products. I found them to be reliable, well-made items, and I think the PL-3 Valkyrie is going to be one more that's going to be worthy of that same description. Now, as I said, the PL-3 Valkyrie from Olight is being released today. This is the first day it's going to be available, and the initial MSRP for the Valkyrie PL-3 is going to be $79.99. But beginning at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time today, the Valkyrie PL-3 is going to be subject to a Black Friday price of $54.99, and that sale is going to go through November 28th of 2022. So if you're looking for a light to mount on your favorite rifle or handgun, and you're looking for something that's not going to break the bank, take a look at the Valkyrie PL-3 and see if it looks like it might fit your needs. And if so, you'll be able to take advantage of that Black Friday pricing of $54.99 until, as I said, midnight on November 28th of 2022. Also, in return for doing this review, Olight is offering my viewers a 10% off discount code. If you go to the Olight online store, you can use the discount code HRFUNK and save 10% off any purchase there. And that's only good for non-sale items, and it also doesn't apply to the XR9 flashlight. But anything else you purchase from the Olight store, you can save 10% using that discount code of HRFUNK. And there you go, folks. That is the Olight Valkyrie PL-3. As I said a little while ago, it is on sale now for that Black Friday price of $54.99, and that's good through midnight on November 28th. Have a happy Thanksgiving, everyone. And until next time, good shooting. Bye-bye.